So when I woke up yesterday morning to go do this workout, I almost fell into the old routine where I would open up my phone and then just start looking at YouTube on the premise that I'm looking at, comments on an old video, or I'm trying to see how one of my old uploads did. But really, it's that part of yourself that just wants to procrastinate and, spend hours mindlessly scrolling through YouTube, because that's the easy thing to do. But luckily, or fortunately, a few months back decided to set a weekly reminder on my phone, on like Google Calendar, that says your life is 1 week shorter. So every Friday morning, I get this reminder at 8:00, and it says your life is 1 week shorter today. And I was literally about probably 2 minutes into watching a video, and I was like, obviously a video that wasn't going to progress my life. It was one of these dumb, stupid meme things. It was like having humor in your life is important, but it's obviously not the time of day to be doing it. And this thing came on, I was just like, yeah, what the fuck am I doing? Like, seriously, I should be going to do this workout. I've got things to be doing today that are a lot more productive. And fundamentally, you're not getting any younger. You only have a certain number of days left, and in the grand scheme of things, it's not many days. So what's the point in spending it doing things that aren't going to be progressing your agenda, making your life better, not fulfilling the purpose that you have here on Earth? I don't know if this is exactly the purpose that I want to be fulfilling here on Earth, but I think it's definitely in the right direction. It's definitely more in the direction than watching meme videos at 5 to 8 in the morning. So that was useful bit of motivation that got me going in the morning. And so, I wanted to share that with you. So next time you don't feel like doing something that you should be doing, that's going to be positive for you, because every time you do have something that you should be doing, something that is going to positively benefit your life, you will undoubtedly feel resistance towards doing it. That's just how life works. That is how developing yourself works. You can't do something that is going to help you become a better person without having resistance to do it. Otherwise, it would literally be easy. You would have a bunch of self-actualized and developed people walking around you all the time. But people aren't like that. That's a very, very rare percentage of people, and it's because of this resistance. The resistance, in fact, is actually the indicator that you're doing something that is going to be helping you in your life. If you don't feel resistance towards doing something, then it's probably not going to be benefiting you that much. In actual fact, I would hazard a guess that if you're not feeling that much resistance in your life towards doing certain things, I've been doing this for 155 days now, and I still feel hesitation towards doing, I'd say, a good 60% of these workouts. I don't find it particularly easy to get out of bed and do these workouts, but it's through overcoming that resistance in forcing yourself to do these workouts when you don't want to, because you know that they're for your ultimate good. That is when you become a better person, and that's when you become a more developed human being, and that is when you become a better athlete. Now, with regards to the actual workout, all philosophical reasoning aside, sprints today were 5 sets of 30 meters, and these dunks were all on 9'6". I definitely wasn't jumping as high today as I was the other day. I actually had the rim left on 9'9" from the last dunk that I did the other day. And I was contemplating whether or not to actually, go and leave the rim at 9'9". I was contemplating, am I ready for that? Am I ready to leave the rim at 9'9" all the time now? Because that's the way I'm progressing these dunks. I'm sort of like step loading the rim by just leaving it at a certain height and then seeing if I can then continue to improve my dunks on that height. But I don't think I'm quite at that stage where I can leave the rim on 9'9" and start trying to dunk on that from being cold and just like warming up and doing the workout like that. But that is coming soon. I am almost at that boundary level where I can then start to look to increase the rim to 9'9" and then start to, dunk on that all the time and make all of my, my one-handers, my two-handers, my off-vert dunks on that height. And I'm getting to that level. And my vertical jump is definitely increasing because I'm so damn consistent on 9'6" now. I can literally make a dunk even when I have a not very optimal approach. I'm kind of slow on the approach. I don't jump as high as I thought I would. I can still sort of convert on the dunk and make it more consistently than before. So I would say on a decent full approach on 9'6", I can probably make 80 to 85% of the attempts now relatively easily with one hand, and I can dunk off of all four plants, so right, left, left, right, with the right hand and the left hand, all four of those. And so I think a good sort of boundary level, sort of like threshold dunk that's going to be good to determine whether I'm able to jump and start increasing to 9'9" all the time would be a two-hander off vert. So if I can do a two-hander off vert on 9'6", where I can just stand underneath the rim and dunk it with 2 hands without any run-up or approach, then I think that'll be a good boundary level to think that to assess that I've passed the test and now I can increase the rim height to 9'9". As soon as I can do that sort of somewhat consistently every couple of attempts, kind of like the level of consistency that I have right now with doing my one hand off vert with my right hand, then I think that'll be a good level to jump the rim to 9'9". Then the last thing I did in the workout after the dunks were just Nordics and calf raises. First 2 sets of Nordic, I was working on the concentric and the eccentric. But on this last set of Nordics, I was really focusing on trying to lower all the way down with the eccentric. If my torso being pointed directly upwards is 90 degrees and then all the way down is like 180, I would say realistically, I've got control until about 110, 120 degrees. And then the last 60 degrees of that like range of motion, I've lost it. But that will improve over time, and I'll be interested to see what my vertical jump is like and how explosive I am with my sprints once I've increased my Nordics. Well, the ability that once I've reached the ability to do a full Nordic. I know it's going to happen in the future when I'll be able to do full Nordics for reps. So it'll be interesting to see how that impacts my athleticism, because obviously some of the best athletes in the world can do full Nordics, and they can do full range of motion Nordics, concentric and eccentric. They can even do with a pause in the bottom. So it'll be interesting to see what that does and what impact that has on my athleticism and how it develops all the other areas of my athleticism as well. All right, guys, that is pretty much it from me today, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Thank you very much for watching.